Hey everybody, this is Bit Informant here. Got a little emergency update. Today is March 17th, 2017. So if you're not aware, Bitcoin is kind of at a junction right now where the community's divided based on the Bitcoin or the block size scaling issue. So there's two groups. There's the Bitcoin Classic, which is what you know as Bitcoin. And they have the core developing team. They have a certain way they're handling the block size called SegWit, Segregated Witness. There's another whole group of miners and users pretty much run by Roger Ver. If you don't know who Roger Ver is, go look him up. He's the second largest Bitcoin holder. In my opinion, he's a scumbag. I don't like him. I don't think he represents the best for the Bitcoin network, and I think that is the majority of people's views. From what I see, no one really supports this Bitcoin Unlimited chain. From what I've read, I'm no expert at the code. I haven't looked at it myself, but I have access to experts, and it seems like it's poorly written code that was just thrown together. It's had many failures, blah, 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 blah. Anyways, so I was looking today. Let's go find that link. So here it is. According to Coindesk.com, Bitcoin exchanges unveil emergency hard fork contingency plan. So I'm just going to skim through this article and go actually to the statement here, because I don't care what they interpret it as saying. Let's see here. Whoops. Okay, so here's an actual quote from the exchanges. As exchanges, we have a responsibility to maintain orderly markets that trade continuously 24/7, 365. It is incumbent upon us to support a coherent, orderly, and industry-wide approach to preparing for and responding to contentious hard fork. In the case of a Bitcoin hard fork, we cannot suspend operations and wait for a winner to emerge. So what the exchanges are essentially doing is they're kind of staying out of it and playing an agnostic role. They're saying, hey, we're going to let the community figure this out. But if part of the Bitcoin community wants to split off and start their own hard fork chain, and if there's enough hash power behind that chain, we're going to support it on our exchange and let the community figure out if that's going to be supported or not. Now, this is a big deal because many exchanges have backed this statement, and according to CoinDesk, it's Bitfinex, Bitstamp, BTCC, Bitso, Bitsquare, Bitonic, Bitbank, CoinFloor, CoinCheck, ItBit, Kraken, Bittrex, Shapeshift, and several others here. So I just want to reiterate one thing real quick, just for if this is confusing you guys and you're new to this. If you have Bitcoin now, a hard fork is not going to do anything to you. You're not going to lose your coins. In the event of a Bitcoin hard fork, the chain will split into two chains, and you will own Bitcoin on both chains. Now, if Bitcoin splits, it's highly unlikely that the value of each chain is going to remain constant. So if you're not going to double your money necessarily. There's going to be some balance, and you'll probably have the same amount. And this is what happened with Ethereum. Ethereum did a hard fork, and you have Ethereum and you have Ethereum Classic. And when that happened, I owned Ethereum before the hard fork. And once that happened, I had Ethereum and Ethereum Classic. I had the same amount of coins on each fork, so I had two tradable assets. Now, when that happened, the value of Ethereum dropped to pretty much compensate a 1-to-1 ratio still. So it's kind of like, you can think of it like as a stock exchange splitting, and you get double your shares and the price halves. Now is the price going to halve, and Bitcoin's $1,200 now, or I think it's a little less this morning. Say it's $1,000. I highly doubt Bitcoin Unlimited is going to be worth $500, and then Bitcoin is going to be worth $500. I would say it's probably most of the value is still going to be in the Bitcoin chain. And some of that value is going to get transferred to the Bitcoin Unlimited chain. But I just want to reiterate that if you have Bitcoin now, just sit tight, don't panic. Your Bitcoin will not be gone. You have an address in the original chain, and in the event of a hard fork, your coins will be split into you'll have the same amount of coins on either chain. So don't worry, a hard fork is inevitable. I mean, this is what Bitcoin is. It's a decentralized system. There's going to be people who want to see the project go different ways and whatnot. So just warning you not to panic. You have coins on both chains. Let's see here. So I wanted to find the full statement and read that. It said it's below, but I don't see it below. It says right here, full statement can be found below. Oh, here we go. Hard fork statement. Hard fork statement. So this was released today. Let's look at the official statement here. Sorry, this is taking an abnormally long time to load here. So if you want to just, I'm not going to read all this out loud. I've pretty much iterated the most important parts. So you can, I'll kind of go slow on this so you can look at it yourselves if you want to pause the video and just read through some of this. Here's a list of all the exchanges that support this statement. So yeah, I pretty much told you the guts of it. I just want to throw this video out here just so people who don't quite understand what's happening with this Bitcoin fork, the fork in the blockchain, a hard fork. I just want to make sure you're not panicking. And I mean, if you want to sell your coins into dollars, do that. But in the event of a hard fork, you will not lose your Bitcoin. You will have coins on both chains. So, all right, guys, I just wanted to update you on that. Have a good day, trade safely, stack more Bitcoin because the shit's not going away. All right, guys, I'll catch you on the next video. Check out the website, bitinformant.com.